Hello, everyone. You're on SK Live. I'm your host, Indranil Basu. Today, we have a very special guest, Mr. Vikas Krishan Yadav, the boxer, which the entire country is looking forward to when he goes for the Olympics next year. Hi, Vikas. How are you? Good to see you.
Hi Basu, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आपको देख के. So, कहाँ पर है और क्या चल रहा है अभी?
Now I'm training at JSW Bellary, Inspire
Okay.
Institute of Sports, and my training is going fine. So I'm looking forward to grab that gold in the Olympics.
So, when did you come? When did you reach there for your training?
Before a month. It's now over a month.
Over a month. तो बाकी जो 3.5 months whatever you spend at home, so how was it?
हम्म,
वो लॉकडाउन के टाइम में जब तो वो कब कहाँ थे आप? घर में थे, क्या कर रहे थे? What was your schedule like?
जी, मैं लॉकडाउन के टाइम घर में था और फिर
Yeah,
घर में आपको पता है वो एनवायरनमेंट नहीं हो पाता जिस तरीके से आप ट्रेनिंग करना चाह रहे हो। आप एक ओलंपिक्स की तैयारी कर रहे हो और घर के अंदर वो एनवायरनमेंट नहीं हो पाता। So then I went to my farm house and then I called my friend Neeraj Goyat. He is like my brother. So I called him and then we started training together. सो बट यू नो कि उस तरीके का एनवायरनमेंट तो नहीं हो पाता जो हमें कैंप्स में और यहाँ आईएएस के अंदर मिलता है या बाहर कहीं ट्रेनिंग में मिलता है।
yeah.
बट यू नो इट वाज समथिंग बेटर बिकॉज कोई बंदा कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा अराउंड द वर्ल्ड वर्ल्ड इज स्टॉप्ड बट आई वाज डूइंग एटलीस्ट समथिंग सो यू नो
No.
दैट वाज वेरी गुड फॉर मी।
So कहाँ है? Is it your farm house is located in a
या
picturesque? Where
नो
is it?
इट्स इन भिवानी इट जस्ट
Okay.
it's just a few kilometers away from Bhiwani, so we go there every day. So we have all the facilities there, all our cows, buffaloes, and eating facilities, drinking facilities. We have everything there. So I was with Neeraj there, and I was training.
और ये थोड़ा isolated था तो you could do freely.
जी नहीं, यहाँ दूर है शहर से, तो वहाँ कोई आता जाता नहीं है, तो वो बिल्कुल आइसोलेटेड, वहाँ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी, तो वी बोथ वर ट्रेनिंग देयर।
नहीं ये थोड़ा एक प्रॉब्लम हो गया. We saw what happened to few hockey players. वो
राइट।
लोग कुछ ट्रेन कर रहे थे, they didn't got into some kind of a problem. Few are
राइट।
hospitalized. ये अच्छी बात नहीं है. Athletes need to be little cautious, isn't it?
जी, because you know like athletes are the gems for country. Like whether you
Yes,
take some hockey players or boxers or cricketers or
absolutely,
anyone, like they are
absolutely.
gems for country, and you know people are watching them what they are doing. Like if
Yeah,
any boxer like goes into hospital, if he gets corona, so you know lots of people are affected by that. So
absolutely.
yeah, so that thing is not good. So basically, we are kind of idols for people. So if we do something wrong, it affects our society also.
Absolutely. और हमारा तब सबका responsibility है. Not only
जी
sports people, everyone has a responsibility to take care of themselves. So
जी
and and,
जी
and how's the training like? I mean, what's the schedule like? अब तो बहुत competition आने वाला है. बहुत कुछ जम गया है एक साथ. बहुत सारे competition आएंगे. So how prepared are you for
जी
that?
नहीं actually now as you know I have already qualified for my third consecutive Olympics. So now I'm just focusing on the Olympics. I don't need to play all the competitions. I'm just focused on the Olympics right now. So and before that I have written my schedule to my president, our boxing president, and all the SAI members. They know my schedule that I'm going professional back, and now I'm going to have some fights in professionals, get some better confidence, and go for Olympics.
So ये allowed है? Are you allowed to go back and forth? You go
जी
back.
जी जी क्योंकि पहले ये आईबा का जो आईबा हमारी जो वर्ल्ड बॉक्सिंग की फेडरेशन है उसका ये रूल नहीं था कि भाई कोई प्रोफेशनल अगर टर्न हो जाता तो अमेच्योर के अंदर दोबारा से फाइट कर सकता है। बट अब जैसा आईबा ने अलाउ कर दिया कि प्रोफेशनल बॉक्सर्स कैन टेक पार्ट इन ओलंपिक्स आल्सो। That's why I joined professionals 2 years back. I had two fights and I fought in Madison Square Garden. You know that's the
Yes.
one of the world's best arenas. So you know I have fought there. So now I'm trying to get back in shape and getting back in professional arena so that I can boost up my confidence. And you know professional boxing is much more tougher than amateurs. So I'm going to go there and have some good fights.
So what drives a Vikas Christian to be in professional setup? Is it because of money? Is it because of practice? More matches?
No, no, wait. Like money is never or will be never priority for me.
Absolutely.
Like my priority is I feel a debt on myself that the country is paying me that much. Like even now I'm in police department. and now I'm in camp. I'm training for the Olympics, but police department is paying me money every month. That's how my house runs every month. So the government is giving me facilities. It's giving me free food and free jobs and everything. So that's a kind of debt on me. So I want to take down that debt, and like I have given Asian Games gold medal and I have given Commonwealth Games gold medal, but still Olympics is in my mind right now. So once I want to give the country back Olympic gold, then I will run for money. Then you can say I will think of money. I will think of getting my kids satisfied with my earnings. So so I want that.
They say you take care of your performance, your your
Right,
your your area of strength, and
right.
everything will follow you.
Yes, yes. You in boxing they say you focus on your technique and knockout will come anyways. So
Absolutely.
that's right. You focus on the right things and then the money will be behind you. So that's the right thing.
It's a sort of chain reaction. When
Right.
it's अब कान खींचोगे तो सर भी आ जाएगा.
जी 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 जी.
No, but
Yeah.
it's a lovely thing that after Vijender, you're the second boxer to do this kind of getting into the qualifying itself is quite an achievement. So इसके
No,
बारे में
no, I don't think so. Qualifying is that much achievement, but like once you have achieved something, then you don't think that's not an achievement. Okay, like I have Commonwealth Games gold and Asian Games. I became the first male to get those both gold medals. But like people say that's a very big achievement. But after you achieved something, then that's not big for you. So now I'm eyeing on that Olympic gold, and I will get that next year, and then I will say Olympic gold is not a big deal for me. I can get it twice. So like till you haven't achieved, that's a big thing for you. But after you achieve, that's normal.
so क्या schedule है? What is your schedule, Vikas, to get what you're thinking you would be getting eventually?
Like, the schedule is not confirmed for every day. Like every day there is not the same schedule. Sometimes we run. So basically, my schedule starts in the morning. So like the even days I train at 6, and the odd days I train at 7. So when I train at 7, it's more of gym work. It's more of strength work, and the even days it's of running schedule, so that I can get in shape for my aerobic and anaerobic endurance. So, alternate days we have strength and then we have running, and in the daytime we basically concentrate on our explosive skills. So because at the end of the day, how hard you hit, that matters in the ring. So
Absolutely.
like, so we have everyday schedule. Like today I started my training at 11, and I just finished my training. So right now I'm sitting in my boxing hall waiting for your call. So we have different kind of schedules.
No, absolutely. It's such a pleasure having you on the show, really, because we've just heard so much about you, your exploits. You know, the Asian Youth Championship, I think Asian Youth
Right, right,
2010, when you burst into
right,
the scene. So, I mean, then you won a gold medal there, right?
right, right.
Yeah. So, I mean, tell us about those days, how you started off. And
Like I played my first international competition, that was World Cadet. So in boxing we have three age groups. One is 16, under
yeah,
16. One is under 18, and one is plus 18.
yes,
So my first competition was World Cadet. So that was under 16 World
yeah,
Championships, and that was my very first competition. So I got a gold medal there, and everyone was eyeing me. Oh, this guy has got a world gold, and now we are hoping to see him next time. So maybe he was lucky or something like that. People talk a lot of bad stuff about you also, and that was okay. Then I went into Asians. So after I won worlds, the Asians was not that much difficult, and I won gold easily next year. So then I went on to change my age category. Then I went into youth, and I was Asian champion and youth world champion also at the same time.
yes, yes, same here.
And then I went into seniors in 2010. The same. I was just 18, and my senior competition, I played nationals, and I was the best boxer in nationals. Now every guy is watching. Oh, this guy has got a lot of talent, and now see how he's going to perform at senior international level, because there is a lot of difference between senior international competitions and youth international or junior international competitions. So you have all the seniors, you have Olympians, and you have world medalists. You have all type of guys in Asia. Then I fought in the Asian Games, and I don't know how lucky I am. I won a gold medal there. I beat the regioning like Chinese guy in his home country. He was the last Asian Games gold medal. I beat three Olympians right in a row. Dum dum dum. So I was just 18 and I don't know what was happening. So now my first aim was record. Now my first aim I had achieved. I won the gold in Asian cadet. I won the gold in Asian youth, and I won the gold in Asian senior, right? And then I was trying to complete my aim, like going to get a world gold. But my father said that I want my boy to be strong, like not like a 60 kg old 60 kg kid and like a baby, and I want my guy to be strong. Okay, then my weight ran to 66, and my father said, no, 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 now you have to play in 69. I said, no, Papa, no, it's my time, so I have to work on some things, and 60 kg is perfect weight for me. I will adjust my. But I agree whatever my father says. It doesn't matter whether he is right or wrong. I agree with my head down. So then he said, no, no, no. If you are good at 60, you can be good at 69. So then I asked my coaches. At that time, we had a Cuban coach, so Fernandez. So he was with the team for a long time, and then he said, yeah, yeah, your father is right. If you are good at 60, and if you are good at 60, you can be good at 69 too. Then I changed, and I got bronze only in the world championships. So I was the second guy after Vijender Singh who got bronze, but literally, like, those things satisfied me that time. I was not able to keep that pace till the Olympics. Once you are qualified and all the people are watching for you, oh, this guy is just 19, and people are comparing him with Vijender Singh. Like, Vijender Singh is the best boxer of the country, and people are comparing. So I was not that kind of mindset when I went in the Olympics. So I will say that I threw Olympics 2012. I threw that Olympics.
No, but we all learn, right? Because we are all
Right.
learn with age. So there's no harm in. But now your category is 75, right? If I'm not
No,
mistaken.
no. I was 69. I was 75 till 2 years back. I won the third consecutive Asian Games medal and the first in the history of India. No one has ever achieved in any of the games. So I won third Asian medal, and now my friends advise, okay, go down 69, and 69 you will have much more power, and you will be strong, and you will be fighting babies and kids. So then my friends pushed me, and then I asked my father what to do. He said, like, I ruined your two Olympics. Now it's your time. Whatever you make decisions. And then I turned around to 69. Now I'm playing in 69 kg.
So what do you do to keep your weight category? And you have to obviously go through all the.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
how do you manage that? Your diet, your checking your weight every day. So what? How
mhm.
how do you do that? I mean, can you just tell us?
like, like people say that controlling the weight is much more difficult, but I didn't find that. Like,
Okay.
it's not that much difficult for me. Like, once if you have to if you I believe great sacrifices bring great rewards.
Yeah.
And if you can control your tongue, so you can control anything. that's the
Buddy.
that that's the first element of control. So if you can control your hunger, oh, you see pizza, you see, like, I also want to eat pizza. So some days back, I was throwing a party to my friends, like, we have some younger guys here, okay, let you all eat pizza. Then I said, no, brother, you have to take. I said, I will not take. You will eat whatever you want from my pocket, but I will not eat. So i'm controlling my I'm controlling my tongue. I'm not eating some rubbish things like pizza or anything that are not good for me. So this thing, I'm controlling my weight. Now my weight is under control, and I'm training hard. So if you eat the right thing, if you train, okay, your weight is perfect. But if you go out of shape, like, you eat pizza and you eat the other cheesy stuff, your weight goes up, and that you are not meant to be. So I have time for eating pizza all my life, but
Absolutely.
still till the Olympics I'm not eating pizza.
Food is the biggest addiction. I
Right,
always
right.
say, do you agree with it?
Yes, yes, yes. Because like, I have never smoked and I have never drank. So
Which is very
food is the only addiction for me.
yeah.
Like, if I see good homemade pranthas or something like that, so I go for them. But now I have stopped. I have stopped. I told my mom clearly. I told my wife clearly that no, don't offer me this, because then it will be difficult for me to stop. And then they will say, no, you eat only once. You eat only once. That's not how champions are built.
It's all about sacrifice. All about staying away from all the distraction which can really make you fat.
Right. That's what I said. Great sacrifices bring great rewards.
Absolutely, there's no two ways about it. And you started boxing as young as 10-year old in Bhiwani
Yes,
Boxing Club. So tell
yes.
us about those
Uh,
days. How did you try any other sport? I know that part of Haryana. It's all about
right, right.
you know, in
Boxing.
boxing and you know. So I mean, did you try any other sport and how did it start? The boxing.
Yes, like I told you, my father always wanted, like when I was a baby, he always wanted me to get strong. So okay, so he admitted me in boxing. So before that, I tried badminton. He made badminton in boxing and in badminton, but it was only for a couple of months. Then he saw that the badminton guys are not tough. They don't look that much strong as the boxers do. So then he said, no, we are going to do boxing. So I was only 9, 10 years old. So I wasn't able to recognize what to do, what not to do. Then no, you are going for boxing every day. So then I started going, and
Did,
like the starting time was tough for me, because like if you change school, how bad it looks for a couple of months starting. You don't know the teachers, you don't know their rules, you don't know anything. So that was the same with me. I didn't know anything, so that was a totally different. The guys used to abuse each other, and that was totally new for me. Because all the boxer and the wrestlers, most of the boxer wrestlers and these combat games, the only poor guys do this. The rich play cricket, the rich play tennis, the rich play golf, the poor play this.
but ये जो है ये मिट्टी से जुड़ा हुआ है ये these are
Yeah,
a really powerful sport. That's why they call because it's मिट्टी का मिट्टी का ये है उसका खुशबू
yeah,
है मिट्टी का पूरा body में रहता है मिट्टी. It's a different feel altogether, and
right.
you can't say it's the game for poor. No, you can't.
But like in my
how do
city,
you
or
how do you how do you define richness? Tell me, richness is money
richness.
or
Yeah,
or
money.
the body or
No,
body, good
no,
health,
money,
good health.
money. I'm saying that my city. I proudly say that my city is not that much rich. My city hasn't that much resources, but the best boxers from the country are produced from my city, because they grow up fighting, they grow up wrestling, and at one point, like Bhiwani was best in boxing. Like
Yeah,
till today, Bhiwani is best in boxing. Like me, Manish Kaushik, and Pooja Bora have still qualified for the Olympics, and some guys will do too.
yeah,
Other guys remaining qualifiers,
yeah.
and at one time, wrestling was very good in my city. Athletics was very good in my city. Like all India knows that, like especially boxing, wrestling, and athletics. All Indian sports person know about that Bhiwani is very rich in this. So at that time, like till now, like if I get a lot of money, or if I earn something much more, so I don't want my babies to take punches on their face. you know it feels bad.
Really.
Even my mother, like she doesn't want to see my fights, she doesn't want to like taking me punches, or but like she doesn't want, but she's a tough woman.
But your father, did he play any sport? I mean, what makes
No,
him
no,
so?
no, no, no.
So how
My
come
father.
how come he pushed you into sports so aggressively? कि जाओ जाके खेलो.
अ, क्योंकि फादर के टाइम पे इतनी फैसिलिटीज़ वगैरह नहीं थी, गांव में रहते थे। फादर के टाइम पे इतनी फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं थी, वो करना चाह रहे होंगे या जो नहीं कर पाए। तो कि अगर मैं कोई चीज़ नहीं कर पाऊँगा, तो मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि मेरा बेटा वो चीज़ करे। यू नो कि तो इसलिए शायद उन्होंने मेरे को बॉक्सिंग में डाल दिया, और उसके बाद देन एवरीथिंग इज़
Uh,
वर्क फॉर मी।
Sports Institute in Pune. I mean, Army Institute.
जी,
So how
जी।
did you land up there?
So like I was in nationals,
Okay.
and they had already an international guy who beat me once.
Hmm.
So I fought that guy in the nationals, and I outclassed him. So then they were looking, oh, this guy is okay, this guy is okay, maybe he should play from army and maybe he should represent our services team. So then I went there for the trials and I was already selected, and then they called me.
So that's how it happened. So I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
you're such a powerful man, young man, powerful man. You're in Haryana police also. So
Ji,
how do
ji,
you
ji.
keep your anger in control outside the ring?
You know, like I was angry when I was a baby. Like I was 16, 17. I used to get angry. But one thing I read that कमजोर लोगों को ही गुस्सा आता है.
Absolutely,
The
absolutely. Got that so right.
the day I read that, then I said, no, I'm not weak. Like, okay, if a guy punches me in the center of the ring, okay, I'm going to smile. Okay, shit, good shot, but you will not get that again. So this kind of feeling you have to generate in yourself. It's not
Yeah,
like you go furious on him. Look, sometimes you have to be furious because that's what the time demands. But but just a few times. Even if someone bugs me, I'm not angry. Okay, that's his perception. So like, if I'm weak, I will be angry. Otherwise, I keep on smiling all day, cracking jokes, smiling all day.
now, has there been any instances in your life when you really lost it and you said, "Oh God, I'm going to punch this guy out outside the ring, outside"?
No, no, like one guy, like it's some years back. It's like 4 5 years back. Like me
Yeah.
and my father were going, and our car hit some another van,
Okay.
minivan. So
Yeah.
that guy came out. My father was driving, and then I told my father to sit away, and all the villagers came. Okay, what happened? What happened? Like villagers gathered, and then
Yes.
I was out. I was trying to tell that, okay, maybe like, okay, I will pay whatever it takes. Okay, it was a mistake. That's it. Then he was trying to say something to my father. Then I slapped him, and then I thanked God. Oh shit, I should not have punched him. Or if
Yeah.
I would have punched him, his jaw would be on the floor. So
Yeah.
then I was like, oh, thank God, thank God. My hand, I wasn't able to clench my fist. Otherwise, that guy would have been on the floor. So I slapped him
Absolutely.
hard, and then that guy, then tears started coming, and then the villagers say, okay, first you break his car, and then you slap him also. I say, because he's abusing my father,
Yeah.
and if someone abuses your father, what you are going to do? Then they were like with me, but I paid whatever it took. I paid.
No,
That's
but
but that's not the way how to treat someone. That's not the way how to treat someone. Okay, mistakes are part of our life, but it
absolutely.
doesn't mean you will abuse someone. Or but
No.
like they were uneducated people or something like that. You have to understand that too.
But to have this kind of mindset to keep your
Hmm.
temperament, dimagi santulan. So, do you do
Okay.
any drills, any mental conditioning to reach that kind of a level?
No, I see some motivation videos. I see some monks video. I like their culture, like how they say. So I look upon some videos, and basically I read some stuff about sportsmen, how to remain cool and things like that. So that's helped me.
I mean, you. I was just checking your career graph. Every competition you've been there, you've got a medal, more or
Right,
less.
right, right.
So,
So I'm that much lucky, and every day I'm telling God, oh God, why are you giving so much, this much? Like every competition you go, like there was one time back in 2010 to 2014 or 2016, and the coaches used to believe and the guys used to believe that if Vikas is going, so he's the sure medal, and who will be the second medal. So that was the time also, but 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 this time I will win gold. It's not a medal. This time I'm going to win gold.
no, but but once you have such expectation, तो उसमें क्या does it add to your confidence? It makes you make you feel the pressure. How do you feel about it when people are expecting that Vikas is sure shot to get a medal? So when
L-
people say
l- b- b- some years back, I thought I was immature, so I was feeling pressures too. So, but now, if people are expecting for a medal because I deserve it, I deserve it. That's why they are expecting. They are not expecting him or he or she or anyone. They are expecting me because I deserve that. And
Absolutely.
like, and I'm telling you one incident, like some months back before the qualification, and everyone was saying that they were telling my family members and my friends that Vikas is going to get qualified easy, going to get qualified easy. Before I went there, and then I was talking to my friend Neeraj Goet, and then I said that "Pe- all those people are not lying. I'm going to get qualified easy." And then he was like, how can you that much sure? Like, just see those people. They don't even know me. They know my boxing play, and still they are so confident for me. So I'm going to get that easy, and then I achieved.
Yeah,
And
because
I beat the ish.
sorry, you were saying
Hello.
something. You beat the. So we're talking to Vikas. He's just. Yeah,
Right.
Vikas, can you hear me? Yeah, we just lost you for a moment. Yeah, sorry.
जी
Yeah,
so सब ये बोल रहे थे, जो मेरे फ्रेंड्स को बोले कि विकास तो बहुत इजीली क्वालिफाई कर जाएगा. So he has got immense potential, and now he is in shape, and now the Loan is back in the ring. They were saying some stuff, and then I told one of my closest friends, Neeraj Goet. So he was with me, and he's always supporting me. So I told that I'm going to get qualified easy, man, because these people are not lying. I have trained that much hard, and I have earned that respect. That's what they are giving. And he was like,
absolutely.
how much you how you can be that much confident? like it's not a easy tournament. You will get world medalist and you will get Olympic medalist. So how you can be? I say because they believe, and I believe. So I'm going to get that. And the day of qualification, the day I qualified, I beat the Asian number 350. So then
Absolutely.
he was like, you said you will qualify, and I didn't thought that you will beat that guy that much bad. It was totally one sided. It was 5-0. And he said, I told you, man, I have trained, and I'm not going to let these babies pass in front of me.
Absolutely. The babies. And the best thing about sport is any sport, be it cricket, wrestling, boxing, badminton, tennis, the self belief which
Right.
which drives a sports person, an athlete. So that is the big thing about sport, isn't it?
That's what they say, that whatever you think you become. If you
Yes.
think like, if I think I'm getting old, I will see wrinkles tomorrow. I will see the wrinkles right on my face. But if I say I'm young, then I will see the glow on my face. So that's the thing.
Now, what do you see when a youngster comes calling and challenges you inside the ring? You call him a baby. I mean, how
No, no, no. He is not that much experience. Like when I was 18, when I was a teenager, so I beat some Olympians, and in the Asian Games and in the World Championships, I beat some Olympians. Okay, and then I was thinking, oh, they are too old. Like they are 25, 28, 29. I'm too youth. I'm so energetic, and then the energy worked for me. And now I'm thinking, they don't have any kind of experience. Okay, they have energy, but they don't have any kind of experience like me. So I'm going to out punch them. So that's my thinking.
yesterday I was talking to another badminton, sorry, table tennis legend, Sharat.
Okay. Isharat
Kamal.
Kamal. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
and he told me a lovely thing about how he never got a sound sleep because he was really excited to
Hmm.
hit the court uh, before a big match. So,
Right.
what is your temperament? Do you get a sound sleep? How do you prepare in the morning when you get up? You get enough sleep, 7 8 hours of sleep. You get a deep sleep. I mean, can you tell us about?
Because you know, I think that Sharad is a nice guy. I have seen his matches, and he plays well. So, but you know, my thinking in this scenario is slightly different.
Yeah,
Because like you have to sleep sound so that you can perform better. Like
yeah,
if you are not, if you aren't slept well, so you know your body is not recovering, your body is not reacting. So, and you know, this is a combat game. The
yeah,
flick of a second, and
yeah.
your eye is cut, your chin is cut, and you are down. So you know you have to basically concentrate on each and every moment in the fight. So you have to get a sound sleep. And I sleep like a baby when I go in competition. I sleep like a baby, and no one disturbs me. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, but coach is say, oh, he's fighting after 3 hours. Okay, 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 but still time remaining. So he's sleeping. He has put his alarm. He knows what he's going to do. So I'm like that.
So before a match, I mean, is it boxing the matches you play? Is it more
Hmm.
about tactical planning, or is it about instinct, more of an instinct?
Okay. Like after every competition, you change. So before that, like before 4 or 5 years, I used to plan every time. Okay, I will go in the ring. I will do these things. I will if these things don't work, I will do this. I will do this. So these things I used to plan. But now I am so much experienced that I don't need to think before the fight. Okay, just I think. Okay, I will establish the jab, and that's it for me. I will hit the guy with the jab, and that's it for me. So now I think like this. Now I'm a different guy.
So in a boxing, we generally feel it's the arm, both your arms you're using. But
Right, right.
how much body muscles are used to box your opponent out of the game? I mean,
Like
is it
you are every part of the body. Every part of the
every
body is
part of
used.
the body?
Every part of the body is used. So that's why I say that boxing is not only physical. Boxing is more of a mental. Like
Yes.
if the guy is afraid of you, if the
Yeah.
guy is afraid of you before the fight, so his body shuts down and he's not able to punch. So if you have got the sound sleep and if you are not afraid, you are already winner. You have declared yourself a winner before going to the fight. So that's how I think, and it works. And in like in the 2 years back, and 2 years back when I was playing in Commonwealth Games, so I was fighting with the Olympian. Okay, then I saw my draw. Okay, next fight I'm going to fight with the Olympian. Oh, and the next fight I'm going to fight with the Olympian. I say, okay, that's easy for me. Okay, beating the first Olympian, second Olympian, third, and I did it with ease. And all those, and in the Commonwealth Games, I was 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0 with all four guys. So like you have to believe in yourself. Otherwise, things will not go right way.
Because you're also an Olympian, and an Olympian with a repute. You've got so many medals. One medal is missing. Probably it will happen next year.
No,
So
it's not probably. It's sure. It's
it's
sure.
oh wonderful. Yes,
Yeah, it's sure. It's sure.
absolutely. We are going to pray.
I'm sacrificing that much. I'm leaving my family. I have my wife. I have my babies. I have my parents, and I have my friends, and I have all the things to do in the world. Like I have to run cars. I have to fly these. I have to do this. So I'm sacrificing all this for that Olympic gold. So there is nothing remaining, and I
Nothing.
will not leave any stone unturned. I'm going to get that. There is no if. Winning is not everything for me. It's the only thing.
Winning is the only thing. This is what Muhammad Ali used to say.
Yeah, he was the greatest. Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
winning is everything.
Right.
But so it also means that Vikas Krishan Yadav is
Yeah.
not intimidated by any opponent. Anyone can come and challenge him. He's ready.
Anyone. I am ready for anyone. I am ready for anyone. Like
You know,
I'm training like a machine nowadays. I'm training like a machine. Okay, if my coaches say 6 rounds, okay, and 6 rounds, and whatever you got, he say okay, 3 rounds back more. I say okay, what you got more. So I'm a machine. Whoever comes in my way, I'm not going to leave him.
and you must be having that thought inside your mind somewhere. The way you lost that quarters in 2016,
Right, right.
that must be really.
I No, I was just a step away from medal, but the mental thinking of that time and this time is different. At that time and before the 2012 Olympics and 2016 Olympics, like mindset was like okay, and not only my mindset, all the Indian guys they have mindset like this. Till today they have mindset. Okay, we should not face Cuba in the first round. We should not face Kazakhstan or USA or Russia or Uzbekistan in the first round. So that's how we are going to go. Okay, and then now they see some African country. Oh, now we are going to with this guy. So they are not mentally like this. Inside they believe that okay, if we face Russia in the first round, that will be difficult for us. So no, now my mindset is totally different. Last time I defeated a guy from US, so he's now 12-0 something. So he's very good in profession. So if with that kind of training, with that chit training, if I can beat those guys, so with excellent training I can beat anyone.
What? How do you see the other boxers from Cuba, Russia, Kazakhstan, in the US? How do they perceive the Indian boxers like Vikas Krishan
they
Yadav?
they don't they don't they don't think Indians of anything. Okay, they think oh it's a buy. So let me tell you a funny incident. Like I was fighting with US in the 2016 Olympics in the very first round, And then, and my manager, the guy whom they signed, his name is Charles Cornwell, and my manager, like we both are signed with the same manager, so he's also pro now, I'm also pro now. So he called my manager and he said that no, we are fighting one Indian kid, it's not a problem. He said that no, he is the baddest guy, he beat our Errol Spence, who is a world champion from that many years. He has beaten him in 2012 Olympics, so be aware of him. So then he started looking, oh shit, he is that guy, he will be tough. And then I beat him, and it was 3-0. It was totally one-sided fight. It was 3-0. So they think Indians as a piece of cake, they don't take Indians seriously. But now they will, now especially me, they started thinking me different.
So how much of mental thing is there? Men, mind game is there in boxing.
Like the professional boxing is totally a mind game. Professional boxing is totally a mind game. The way they abuse each other, and then the way they go personal, or anything they can do to collapse the mind. But in amateurs, like, mind is used only the ring. If you are afraid, then you will lose. Like you know what, like if I'm fighting with some guy, he watches me on YouTube and he watches me on Google and see my resume. So then he gets slightly afraid. Oh, this guy is experienced, and in his heart he thinks that it will be difficult for me to beat that guy. That things gives me an edge over.
There's a little bit of problem we're talking to Vikas. Join back is like really quick because he lost you for a fraction of a second. Sorry. Yeah, we were talking about your mind games. Can you hear me, Vikas?
So yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So we were talking about the mind game. How
Okay. So I was saying that in professional boxing, mind is much more important. In amateur boxing, like when people see my resume, and when they see my past performance, then they get, oh shit, this guy is difficult to beat, and that thing gives me edge over those.
they say in sport, a lot of the battles is won and lost in the mind itself. So when you see an
Right,
opponent,
right, right.
when you see an opponent inside the ring, so first impression of an opponent, morning shows the day. Do you actually get that feeling inside that yes, I'm going to go after him, I'm going to beat him? You get that feeling? I mean, if you get
Yes,
overconfident, how do you
yes.
control yourself? How do you control your emotions?
Yes, I just go in the ring, stare in his eyes while shaking hands. Okay, and then when I start boxing, okay, my first punch is always powerful. Oh shit! Then he started thinking, and then all his plans go in vain. So that's how I am. I just stare in his eyes like this. Okay, okay, okay. Now you got me. Now you got me. Let's see. And then I hit him with power, and then the bout goes in my way.
I can see it in your eyes.
Right, right, right. You have to be tough. You have to be tough for this sport.
Yeah, your eyes, your glare, that should be good. That should be very convincing. But
Right.
who has been the most inspiring uh, person in your life when you lost a close match, when you thought
Mm-hmm.
you would win, something didn't go your way. So how
Mm-hmm.
did you inspire yourself? I mean, was it you yourself who inspired Vikas, or someone else did it for you?
Like
You look up to.
I had some bad moments also in my career. Like everyone has some good moments and some bad moments. So I have some, just a few bad moments. So mostly I realized that, like, this time will pass, and tomorrow will be better, and then I motivate myself. And sometimes when I'm when I'm not able to motivate myself, then my friends, I have some very close friends, so then they motivate me, and then I get back on the track.
I mean, this year there were a lot of expectation that Olympic will happen, and
Right, right.
athletes were in very good shape. Next year it's happening. So how many medals can we expect from India, from the Indian contingent?
10. It will be
Yeah.
somewhere around 10. It will be somewhere around 10. Last time it was 2, but this time it will be somewhere around 10.
Wow, wow. And how many will be there in boxing?
I I don't know. You like our boxing team is quite strong. Like we have got Amit Pangal. He's a very nice kid.
Yes.
So that then we have this guy has got lot of potential, but and then we have got Manish Kaushik. He's our Bhiwani guy. He is very good. And then we have got Satish Kumar. He is too experienced. And then we have got Pooja Rani. We have got Mary Kom. So all the guys are tough. All the guys are tough, and anyone can click. Whether it's like if it's their day, anyone can click.
I mean, how do you tackle injuries? There have been times in your life when you
Right,
faced with an injury. So how do you
right,
tackle?
right. Like I have told you in the very beginning that I'm very much lucky. Like God has always favored me.
That's
So,
good.
no. God is always on my side. When I go in the ring, he's on my side. He's in my corners. So, I'm very much lucky that I didn't have that much injuries. Like some injuries, I had some back issues and some knee issues, but now they are absolutely fine. Now I'm fully fit.
Absolutely. And I'm sure you will be like this till you back that Olympic gold medal.
Right,
That
right.
that
Thank you.
do you get those dreams? Do you get that feeling inside when you sleep at night? You get up to that thought. You sleep with that thought. What are your sentiments? Yeah, Vikas, I've lost you for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like no, I haven't dreamed something like that, but I haven't dreamed something like that because I want to do that in reality. I haven't dreamed something like that, but if anything happens, I will tell you.
no, definitely. Why I asked you this question is because it all starts with a dream, right? And when
Right,
you
right,
started
right.
out boxing, that I have you ever thought you'll be an Olympian? And
No, 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 no. When I started training, like I wanted to be tough only. I wanted to be a big boxer, so that people should respect me. They should know me, and get a decent job, and that was my only aim. But whatever God gives me, like I deserve that. I worked hard for that. That's why He gave me. Like
but
nothing is free here. Nothing is free here. Whatever you worked for, the God is only going to give you that much.
so nice to hear your motivation level is so high, which is and it's very tough to stop an athlete who is so highly charged up in such a fashion with so much of motivation, because you're really someone we're looking forward to do, to get us those
All right.
medals.
Thanks for your kind words.
No, not really. And before we let you go, I mean, I've got two more questions. Where do you
All right.
see boxing going in 10 years' time? You guys have done a tremendous job.
Right.
We
Right.
laid down the foundation, winning medals,
Mm-hmm.
setting the right example, from being a perfect ambassador to teaching right things to the youngsters.
Right.
Where do you see boxing going in 10 years' time? Where do you see boxing, Indian boxing?
No, boxing has a very good future. That's what I can see right now. So like we have got a good president, we have got a nice federation, so we have got a nice coaches. Santiago is with us. Santiago is our foreign coach. C. Kutapa is with us. So we have got a nice team, and the better the team is, the better the results are. So we have got a nice team. So boxing has got a very bright future.
And before we let you go, one question, one story, untold story from your boxing ring, which you haven't shared before, जो आपको इंस्पायर करता है, बहुत फनी भी है, बहुत अच्छा भी है, और बहुत ही इंस्पायरिंग.
लाइक मेरे पास ऐसी कोई फनी स्टोरी तो नहीं है, बट एक मोटिवेशनल स्टोरी है मेरे पास
यस,
कि
यस, यस.
मैं जब यूएस के अंदर गया प्रोफेशनल बॉक्सिंग करने, तो जब मैंने स्पायरिंग्स नहीं की हुई थी काफ़ी टाइम से, 3-4 महीने से मैंने कोई स्पायरिंग नहीं की हुई थी, स्पायरिंग फाइट इस तरीके से मैंने नहीं की, तो मेरे कोच ने मेरी पहली बार स्पायरिंग की, तो आई वॉज नॉट गुड इन दैट स्पायरिंग, आई लुक बैड, I looked out of shape, and even I gassed out. Like I wasn't able to pick up my hands, and I got so much punches. So after that, boxing is a kind of game where you get afraid also. And जब मैं रूम में आया तो मुझे भी डर लगा कि मतलब उस लड़के से मेरी दोबारा भी फाइट होनी है. You get that kind of fear feeling in you. Then I motivated myself like I am here, leaving all my family, all my country, and everything for this my aim. So if I'm going to get afraid again, I will go back to India. From that day, I'm not afraid till today. It was 2 years back.
Amazing story. And this fearlessness is going to take you to places, and we will pray really hard to see you getting there, getting to the podium. and finishing on a high. And thanks a lot for coming on SK Live. You have been very tired. You've been working since morning. Thanks a lot. Take rest and thanks and be safe and keep winning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Uh,
Vikas. Thank
uh,
you. Good day. Bye.
Thank you.